Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. A new secret has unfolded in the deep blue Mediterranean Sea as the USS Gerald Ford, that moves with a purpose and known only to a select few, was carrying a mysterious jet aircraft, probably known to be the US Navy's X47B drone. Many are speculating that if the war between Israel and Hamas is not resolved soon, the USS Gerald will be ready to launch the X47B drone that will end the Gaza chapter in minutes. However, the actual reality is still undercover, and the questions spread across the globe are, why has this covert mission been launched? What secrets does the X47B guard? And how will its presence reshape the delicate balance of power in this volatile region? These questions hang in the air as the USS Gerald Ford and its mysterious payload navigate the perilous waters. Join us as we reveal the truth behind the mysterious jet on the U.S. Navy carrier in the Mediterranean Sea, and what significance it has for the military powers and their rivals. Let's get started. The Boeing X-47 had its roots in the Joint Unmanned Combat Air Systems program that was initiated by the U.S. Navy and Air Force in the early 2000s. This collaborative effort aimed to create a powerful unmanned fighter. However, in 2006, the program faced termination, and the Air Force shifted its focus to a new generation bomber, while the Navy remained committed to the concept of a fighter drone. Consequently, the JUCAS program was resurrected as a solo initiative called the UCAS-D. Afterwards, under the UCAS-D program, the X-47 began to take shape. Originally proposed by Northrop Grumman, the X-47 underwent a transformation, resulting in the creation of the X-47 that's a cutting-edge, tailless, jet-powered blended-wing body aircraft. It boasted semi-autonomous capabilities and the ability to perform aerial refueling. Notably, being a naval drone meant it had to contend with challenges like corrosive saltwater exposure, deck handling for launch and recovery, integration into command and control systems, and functioning in the electromagnetic interference environment of an aircraft carrier. To address these challenges, significant financial resources were required. The Navy initially allocated a substantial contract of $635.8 million in 2007 for the project. However, by January 2012, the total program cost surged to an estimated $813 million. As the funding for the UCAS-D program was set to expire in September 2013, the Navy, recognizing the potential of the X-47, injected an additional $63 million in June 2014 for post-demonstration development. The Navy's investment in the X-47 was driven by its anticipation of a revolutionary asset in sea-based battles. The X-47 was envisioned as an unmanned combat air system capable of penetrating protected airspace, identifying targets for subsequent attacks. These attacks could be executed either by a more heavily armed aircraft or by the X-47 itself. While the X-47 is designed mainly for reconnaissance with a quite impressive ability to carry up to 4,500 pounds of weapons, it's not just about spying. This drone is agile and powerful too. Propelled by a Pratt & Whitney turbofan, it cruises at nearly the speed of sound, Mach 0.9, and can reach a service ceiling of 42,000 feet while covering an operational range of 2,400 miles. It is developed by a team led by Northrop Grumman and boasts contributions from big players like Lockheed Martin, Pratt & Whitney, and General Electric. Its debut flight was in 2011, and a second model took to the skies later that year at Edwards Air Force Base. Initially slated for a 3-year 50-test program, the X-47B outperformed expectations, showcasing carrier launches, autonomous in-flight refueling, electromagnetic interference capabilities, and more. In 2012, the X-47B got on an exciting carrier-based evaluation aboard the USS Harry S. Truman. By December of that year, it completed its first at-sea test phase, proving its compatibility with the carrier's flight deck, hangar bays, and communication systems. This was not just good news for the carrier, but also held significant potential for global security. However, a more potent version, the X-47C, is under process that is equipped with a 10,000-pound payload, making it stealthier and more operational. This upgrade could elevate the already powerful supercarrier, the USS Gerald Ford, into an even greater force. Currently, it stands as one of the world's most formidable military assets, and with advancements like the X47 series, its capabilities only continue to grow. The progress made by these drones not only enhances the carrier's defensive capabilities, but also has broader implications for defense support of nations like Israel. Coming towards the other formidable force and strength of the U.S. Navy, the USS Gerald Ford, it is leading a remarkable fleet of aircraft carriers that has Bechtel A-1B nuclear reactors, the latest in water propulsion. These engines are not only cutting edge, but also fueled by the everlasting power of nuclear energy. Imagine this. The carrier only needs refueling once in its 50-year operational life, running for an impressive 25 years straight without a pit stop. With a top speed of around 30 knots, the USS Ford can swiftly reach any country on the planet, whether for friendly visits to allies or to swiftly respond to potential threats. Another unbeatable feature is USS Ford's intelligence and automation. This supercarrier is not just bronze, it's brains too. Artificial intelligence plays a significant role, especially with unmanned vehicles making a name for themselves. The carrier itself is highly automated, requiring fewer crew members than expected for a vessel of its size. This reduction in crew allows for more free space within the ship, enabling the incorporation of additional systems, weapons, and amenities like ergonomic spaces and gyms. A happy and efficient crew translates to an agile and ready-for-action carrier. Moreover, USS Ford's advanced sensors and processing systems are also an exception. Equipped with the latest in technology, it features the ANSPY-3 multifunction radar for X and S-band active electronically scanned array. This single system serves both horizon and volume search, a unique feature not found in other aircraft carriers worldwide. This radar system is a versatile powerhouse, handling tasks from surveillance and air traffic control to missile communications and target spotting from miles away. The USS Gerald Ford, one of the most advanced and powerful aircraft carriers on the planet. This massive floating fortress is home to up to 75 fighter jets and unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs, including the Navy's pride and joy, the F-35C Lightning II Joint Strike Fighter. The F-35C isn't just any fighter jet, it's the result of the Pentagon's most expensive weapons development program to date, costing a whopping $400 billion. But with that hefty price tag comes a fighter that can do it all from close air support to vertical takeoff and landing, making it the Navy's go-to choice and a favorite across various military departments. Also, the USS Ford is already future-proofed for the next big thing in fighter jets, the 6th-generation F/A-XX fighter. The carrier is equipped with cutting-edge technologies to host, launch, and arrest these advanced aircraft seamlessly. The USS Ford's launch, arrest, and elevator systems are the unsung heroes that make this carrier truly extraordinary. It has an electromagnetic launch system that catapults aircraft into the sky with precision, an arresting gear that ensures they come to a sharp halt without taking a dive into the sea, and an elevator system that swiftly moves aircraft and weapons around the gigantic ship. The electromagnetic launch system on the USS Ford, developed by General Dynamics, is the most advanced globally. Costing $450 million each, these systems can launch a staggering 4,100 aircraft before showing any faults and pack 29% more power than the old steam-based launch systems. And guess what? The USS Ford boasts not one but 4 of these electromagnetic launch systems. Now let's come to the arresting gear, a $700 million system that can handle 16,500 arrests before encountering any faults. It operates far more effectively than its predecessor, ensuring the safety of both manned and unmanned aircraft on board. And yes, you guessed it right, the USS Ford has 4 of these advanced arresting gears. Lastly, the elevator system, a $180 million marvel equipped with sensors and computerized controls for lightning-quick movements. With 11 of these elevator systems on board, the USS Ford can efficiently move, launch, and arrest a wider array of aircraft than any other carrier in the world. So, what happens when you combine one of the most powerful aircraft with the most advanced aircraft carrier in history, the USS Gerald Ford? You get an awe-inspiring sight, an X47 drone on the USS Ford, a sight that even adversaries like Hamas would probably hope to avoid, at least until the war is over. The USS Gerald Ford stands as a testament to human ingenuity and technological prowess, ensuring that the skies remain protected and the seas are under watchful eyes. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and watch the next video as well. See you again.